Is Donald Trump going to, over the next few months or so? I mean, a lot of people are very concerned about his rapid decline. Alex Jones, a huge Trump supporter, is predicting that he is no longer going to be around in the next few months or so if he keeps this pace.
Declining faster and faster. It's not super bad yet. I predict Trump is going to have some type of collapse within the next 12 months at the current trajectory. I'm not saying he's going to collapse. I'm saying if he doesn't take his foot off the gas pedal, I guarantee you, and I've got stamina, way better than most people. If I had Trump's job at 51 for a month, I would have a nervous breakdown. I've seen a lot of signs of Trump declining. The fear that he's getting sick, that who knows what's going on. His ankles are giant. That usually means serious heart decline. I mean, liver failure too. But his eyes aren't yellow. So he's saying, I don't know if I'm doing a good job. I don't know if I'm going to get into heaven. I hear I'm not doing a good job. This is the president of the United States calling into Fox News in the morning.
Okay, what Alex Jones is talking about is last week, Donald Trump called in to Fox and Friends and was talking about he doesn't know if he's going to get into heaven. Let's play it and then we'll talk about it.
If I can save 7,000 people a week from being killed, I think that's a pretty. I want to try and get to heaven if possible. I'm hearing I'm not doing well. I hear I'm really at the bottom of the totem pole. But if I can get to heaven, this will be one of the reasons.
Okay, I remember hearing this last week, and I thought it was really interesting at the time, and it got a little bit of coverage, but no one really talked about it. To me, when I first heard it, it sounded like a person that kind of got bad news and knows that they're on a set, there's a set time left, and he's, trying to do everything he can to right his life. Right now, the main campaign for Donald Trump is he wants that Nobel Peace Prize, right? And maybe somewhere deep inside, again, allegedly, supposedly, I'm speculating, I'm just thinking about it. He's thinking that maybe if he gets the Nobel Peace Prize, that's his ticket to heaven. I mean, he's pushing for it really hard. I mean, he's ending wars at a very amazing clip. I mean, it was literally, what was it? It was like 6 wars that he supposedly ended. And then the next day it became like 7. And then over the weekend, all of a sudden it became 10 wars that he ended. Like wars are just popping up, and maybe wars that we don't even know about, he's ending ahead of time. And it's right. So it seems like he's making a big push to get the Nobel Peace Prize. He's thinking about the end of life. Who knows what the doctors are saying behind the scenes? I mean, they had to make an announcement about it. And usually when you hear about Donald Trump's health, they always say he's in tip-top shape, right? They had to make an announcement about it.
Recent photos of the president have shown minor bruising on the back of his hand. This is consistent with minor soft tissue irritation from frequent handshaking and the use of aspirin, which is taken as part of a standard cardiovascular prevention regimen. This is a well-known and benign side effect of aspirin therapy. And the president remains in excellent health, which I think all of you witness on a daily basis here.
Okay, just a few quick comments about this. I have to say, he does play a lot of golf. And I believe he's 79 years old right now. He is very active for a 79-year-old. I mean, I can only think about my grandparents and other, like people of that age, and they're not doing anywhere near half of the things that he's doing.
In recent weeks, President Trump noted mild swelling in his lower legs. In keeping with routine medical care and out of an abundance of caution, this concern was thoroughly evaluated by the White House Medical Unit. The president underwent a comprehensive examination, including diagnostic vascular studies. Bilateral lower extremity venous Doppler ultrasounds were performed and revealed chronic venous insufficiency, a benign in common condition, particularly in individuals over the age of 70. Importantly, there was no evidence of deep vein thrombosis or arterial disease.
Okay, the handshake thing is actually very funny to me. If you guys remember Trump's first term when he met, was it the French president Macron, and he did the super grip handshake on him, and fast forward to Trump's round two, right? And when he met Macron again, this time Macron got his get back, and he was like, oh! And I think all the world leaders are now bringing their A game to shake his hand, and I feel like this is a problem of his own doing because it didn't have to be that way, though. It just did. I don't know. I just think the handshake thing is actually very funny because now no one wants to be known to have the weak handshake, and now they're just just imagine all the world leaders are just taking each other, killing each other with handshakes. I wonder if JD is lacing up and getting ready to take over. Do you guys remember when Biden got elected, everyone was like, Kamala, get ready, he can go any second. And Donald Trump is even older now than before, right? I wonder if that's a conversation that happens in the back rooms, hey JD, get ready, because it seems pretty sharp decline. I wouldn't say sharp, but it seems like there is a decline. Okay, you have to admit that. This is a great example of why we should have age limits on who can be president. I mean, Bernie said it. Bernie said, Bernie's just a little bit older than these guys, right? Bernie said it. He's not gonna go again. He's way too old. Somehow this reminds me of all the talk about Trump doing a third term. Get real, guys. We're only in Trump's first year of his second term, and people are already talking about, he's not gonna make it through the first year. Come on. And there's people out there right now that are talking about a possible Trump third term, right? All these moves right now with the National Guard and whatever, and he's clearing the way, the gerrymandering and whatnot. He's clearing the way for a third term, and I'm like, are people forgetting that he is 79 right now? Not first year of his second term, so he'll be 83 by the time he's done or so, right? And you're talking about another 4 years after that, he'll be almost 90. Get real.